Yes, I know we were just in Europe, but I'm headed back there again. I've covered Air France across the Atlantic in both economy and business class, but today I'll be flying their premium economy on the 777. Is it worth upgrading over economy? Let's find out on this flight from Chicago to Paris. First, a note on booking this flight. Air France KLM's award program, Flying Blue, is dynamically priced, but there can be some really amazing deals out there. Thanks to a monthly promo award, I was able to book this flight in premium economy and a connecting flight in economy to Seville for just 22,500 miles and $164 in taxes and fees. That's an incredible steal. Paris itself wasn't pricing like that, so you may need to get a bit creative.
Here? Here? What about here? What about here?
But that, plus a transfer bonus, made me feel really good. Economy flights were pricing as low as 12,000 miles, but I thought it might be fun to splurge for premium economy this time. I arrived at Terminal 5 and grabbed a torta sandwich. The Air France gate was right next to the British Airways gate I had been at before, though sadly there was basically no view of the plane. I've mocked the Swissport lounge for years at this point, so place your bets. Was I allowed in with priority pass this time? Of course the Swissport lounge was full and I was refused entry. The agent told me to come back in 5 hours and check for availability. Yeah. Okay there, buddy. My premium economy ticket came with Zone 2 boarding, and I headed to the plane. The premium economy cabin is in a 242 layout with 24 total seats. Air France currently has 2 different premium economy seat types, and this is the more common yet older and less popular one. Don't worry, I'll talk about the newer seats on the A350 and refurbished 777s in a bit. In a prior video, I called these seats absolutely dreadful. Why would that be? Well, they don't recline traditionally, but reside in a hard shell that slides forward. There's a footrest, but as you recline the seat, it becomes more of a hindrance than anything else. There is, though, leg support. There's a rather long and awkward reading light, and the headphones have a dedicated spot. There's water bottles at the seat, as well as drink holders, both full and USB power. The tray extends to a really good size for such a small seat. There was a basic amenity kit with socks, an eye shade, toothbrush, and earplugs. Hey, that's mostly all you need. There are no individual air nozzles on the 777. I also failed again on the seat selection as there's a missing window in row 12. I've covered Air France's entertainment before and there's a good selection, but it was annoying that you had to watch ads to even enable the screen. The flight was fairly full, and as the plane filled up, economy passengers filled up the bins in premium economy because it was right next to the door. Flying time was 7 hours and 10 minutes at 38,000 feet. It was more than an hour before any sort of service was provided, which is annoying on flights to Europe when your top priority is sleep. There was a choice of penne or beef and potatoes. There was also a barley salad, bread, cheese, and crackers. The beef and potatoes was sort of like a shepherd's pie, and then it was good enough. The cheesecake for dessert was also good, and I polished off the whole meal. I'm pretty sure this is just the exact same food as in economy, just with real plating and metal cutlery and glassware. I got about 4 hours of sleep. I found the seat to be fine comfort-wise, but I didn't feel as though it was significantly better for sleeping than regular economy. Sure, there's a little more room and you're further separated from your neighbor, but the footrest gets in the way and it's still a pretty narrow seat. The breakfast service. Air France's second meals, like many airlines, tend to be rather lazy, and this breakfast sadly was. It was a bag with a muffin, kefir, bread, and tinned orange juice. Nothing hot or remotely cooked, and I skipped most of it. Still, there was tea or coffee. Through the morning rain, we landed at Paris-Charles de Gaulle. So Air France Premium Economy. I had a perfectly pleasant flight. The seat was comfortable enough and the meal was fine. Is it better than economy? Yes, but honestly not by that much. Cash prices for Premium Economy across the Atlantic are usually double that of regular economy, and I just don't see the value there. Yes, I also paid double, but a trivial amount of miles in either case, far below economy prices on other airlines. Seats are old and dated and just a bit weird, so take them if it's available. But Air France Premium Economy definitely isn't a product that I would explicitly want to take again. But what about the newer seats? Well, we've got ourselves a guest correspondent here. A friend of mine just this week took this exact flight on the A350 with the new seats, and he really enjoyed it. He had the same complaints about the food, but loved the recline on the seats. He scored it an 8 out of 10.
Wow.
So maybe my thoughts would be different there, but I just review what's in front of me. What can I say? Now I'm off to make my transfer between 3 terminals, so God help you if you have a short layover.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Victory was never in doubt.
So I'll see you on the next one.